Hi, I am Sade Tanisha, aka Mrs. Robinson.
When we first met, it wasn't driving school. Um, First impression, uh, who is this girl and why she keep messing with my hair?
When I met my husband, I have to think about it because I lied about my age at first. When I met Jonathan, I was 15. That's right. I think that's right. I was 15 and we met in driving school by accident.
She's sitting behind me and I just felt somebody kept nudging me and touching my hair and I'm looked back and she's sleeping. I'm asking, I'm like, excuse me, miss, are you okay? You all right? And I'm okay, don't worry about me. And it's like, whoa, okay.
No, it wasn't love at first sight, but it was a comical way to meet. I met Jonathan. I fell asleep in his hair in driving school.
Wasn't very fond of it at first, but she kind of grew on me. She kind of grew a liking to each other. She lived around the same area. We liked the same food, listened to the same music. Then come find out we actually were friends of friends. Like she knew the same group of friends I did and we never actually met, but
We decided to renew our vows after being together for 19 years, but married for 6. But with everything that was going on in the world and, tomorrow isn't promised, at this point, we're just different people. We're new people. The people we were when we got married are clearly not the people we are right now.
I seen the changes in her and the progression and vice versa. I've grew and she was there with me through the ups and downs and as so was I. And we just naturally grew together.
So the pandemic played a huge part in our reconnection. So far as the pandemic, it made us come closer together, better communication, better everything. We had to reprioritize some things.
Growing up in Baltimore, wasn't easy trying to, maintain that love that we had for each other, but there were some issues here and there, some obstacles we overcame, but there was definitely some adversity we faced. I made some mistakes myself, as well did she.
So far as our career fields, I have always been a person that's been like a multitasker. So in our relationship, it can take a lot being in a relationship with an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur. It can take a toll on the time being spent. It could take a toll on the household so far as spending time with your kids. It can take a toll on it's just a lot of prepping and a lot of organization.
Never in my wild years that I imagined, I would have a family. Like, as you just said, growing up in Baltimore, I didn't think I would even, be the one to say, hey, let's start a family. I was just all, for myself and about my buddies, my boys. But, meeting her, she helped me see a different side of me and helped me mature into this person I am today.
I love them.
What do you love about mom and dad?
That they do stuff good for us.
Like what?
Like they be nice.
Yeah. Oh man, love you.
So I have 2 children. I have my daughter Malaya, who is 11, and my son Jace, who is 5. And it's a lot that comes with being a serial entrepreneur, a mom, and a wife. It's a lot of prepping, it's a lot of organization, it's a lot of tears, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of everything, but for me, it's manageable. I've been shifting between jobs for years, working 2 to 3 jobs at a time. So me transitioning to working for myself in just different avenues, it just seems like it fits better.
I love them very much, and I think they've been doing a very good job
At what?
at taking care of us.
Why? Because I buy you everything?
No.
What do you like about me and your dad?
That y'all nice to us sometimes.
Only when y'all not getting in trouble?
Yeah.
No, but like, what do you like about me and your dad's relationship? What is the stuff that you like to see?
Like when y'all play with us and when y'all getting along together.
And what else?
That's it for me.
Neither one of us had like the idea of a traditional family. We always kind of knew what we wanted, and of course we knew what we didn't have.
I think what Jonathan sees in me is that I'm a go-getter. I definitely don't settle. I don't back down. I'm a strong-willed person. I'm a strong-mind person. I don't allow people... Well, I try not to allow people to influence my thoughts or my moves or anything that I do. I think he likes the fact that I can't be persuaded to do something I don't want to do. And the fact that I'm able to juggle so many things at once, I think he gets like a first close-up take on how I can balance and manage everything.
The only thing I could think, the only thing I believe that she sees in me is, you know what? She sees potential in me. She sees potential in me more than I actually see myself. 10
years from now, I would like my husband to know that he's an excellent provider, a great support system, an excellent father, just an overall, I don't know, I can't call him perfect because nobody's perfect, but I feel like at the point in our marriage right now, I feel like he's just everything and more that he need to be or could be.
Well, basically, we in agreement. You know, we're starting off fresh start. No more lies. Everything on the table, everything out in the open.
No matter how uncomfortable.
No matter how uncomfortable the conversation may get, tell me, as I will tell you, what we're feeling at the time, what we're going through. No secrets. No more arguing over small, minor stuff. Okay?
We can just discuss it.
We can discuss it. If the discussion turns heated, then
take a break.
Take a break, come back to it. We're not going back to
the not speaking for months.
Not speaking for months and
the not making your dinner for like
silent
a week.
treatment, and we ain't doing that no more. All right? We're going to hash it right there. Hash it out right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
As long as you buy me a new piece of jewelry every time we have a disagreement.
All right, now, next question.
I so don't want to admit this. As women, we tend to... You know what I'm about to say.
I have no idea where you're going.
Women, we tend as to move in our feelings and not in logic. So what I mean by that is sometimes we'll take a piece of information, whether it's from our spouse or an outside source or whatever, and once we hear whatever, we don't digest it a bit. We tend to act based off of emotion. And you can't do that in every situation because every situation is not called for to be heated, to be aggressive, to be angry. Some things can be talked about and it doesn't have to lead to yelling and arguments and being combative. Sometimes in a marriage, you have to really communicate. I think that was like our biggest factor. We didn't know how to communicate.
I can speak for most men. Best piece of advice I could give is to be open. Be open about your feelings. Doesn't make you less of a man. doesn't make you any, weaker than, how she looks at you, but being open about how you feel. Because a lot of men, a lot of guys, they walk around, I'm this, I'm the man, and, gotta have your chest all poked out. It's okay to be, soft with your woman. It's okay. It's okay. You open up about how you feel, because she's never going to know. Because as men, as I once was, I don't really talk much about how I feel or be open about,
what you thinking,
what I'm going
what
through.
you going through. Yeah.
Right. And we tend to bottle that stuff. We keep it in. And as time goes on, all the disagreements that come about, we never let it out, how we're feeling, what we're going through at the time. And then that's when it turns to, things could become heated and violent. And, one thing she may say, it might be one small thing she says, set you off and you just blow up.
I'm Sade Tanisha.
I'm Jay.
And we're
The
the
Robinsons.
Robinsons.